So Gamefreak was hacked and we need to talk about it. This isn't the video that I had planned for today. I was gonna talk about the "No, you're not the one girl" from X and Y, but everyone's talking about this and I think it would be strange for me not to address the situation. And also, if you're here to see leaks, there are no leaks here for you. My stance on leaks is the same as it was when I first started the channel. I don't cover them and I will never cover them. I have little to no respect for content creators or cloud chasers on X that use them as a crutch for their lack of creativity. And I say little and not zero because some of them actually try to make something with it, but all of them contribute for a leak culture that assumes that everyone is part of it and proceed to spoil everything and suck out the fun out of what is fun about Pokemon. But let's carry on. How did this leak actually happen? Well, allegedly there was an employee that got phished and through them they got into the Nintendo Dev portal, and after that it was all open road basically. And this is one of the reasons why you have to be very careful online, and this is one of the reasons why this video is sponsored by... I'm joking, I don't get sponsors. Still, that's how it happened, but what does this mean in the end? What does it mean for Gamefreak? Well, the leak is massive and it has stuff from the very early days until the very recent days. It contains beta sprites, it contains source code, it contains transcripts of meetings. It even has information about future games, announced and unannounced. However, as for what that part means for Gamefreak, I'd say nothing. It's annoying, but this isn't the first leak they've been through. I believe in terms of schedules and plans, little to nothing will end up changing. This won't affect the revenue, nothing. We had the 2018 leaks and games since then have sold like crazy. The problem here is that the leak has more. It has everything. In fact, it has so much that it actually contains the personal information of over 2,000 Gamefreak employees' current and former. This is in the hands of someone that says that they won't leak the source code for future projects because that would be bad, that would be wrong. That is what they believe would be wrong. It's stupid, and a big chunk of the community is praising their little pieces of outdated early 2000s lore and beta sprites and all that, asking for the future games and begging for more and more from those accounts whose only talent is copy and pasting. They're doing it while there's so much that could just go incredibly wrong. We're talking about a franchise whose community has sent death threats to the developers when their favorite Pokemon was not in the game. This is what we're talking about, and they can get their hands now on actual personal information from said developers. But they don't care. Why would they care? They want their video games. Sadly, I feel this is going to ruin Pokemon discourse for a long time. There's too much coming out, so much that even with it likely being outdated or maybe not even real, as there's likely so many fake things being sneaked into the mix, the wonder will be kinda gone. Part of what makes Pokemon so good is how you don't really know everything. For example, I have countless videos trying to understand something, a concept or a piece of lore. Take the PACOS and the paradox story of Scarlet and Violet. I've had so much fun trying to make sense of it, and so many of you have as well. In a few days' time, the full explanation could be out there. Everything could be out there. Any fun pet speculation you have, done. No more fun, no more proverbial or real tinfoil hats. Any video you watch of someone else's speculation will have comments riddled with spoilers, real or fake. The worst part is, if you believe that you can actually escape everything, think again, it's too early. You'll be caught up in the mix eventually. I know I will, and I've been already. This thing that I do, the videos you watch, I kinda have to be online and check social media. And those things, you don't have to search for them. The problem is that they come to you. I mean, there's stuff about Gen 10, and Gen 10 is still very far into the distance. If the source code gets out until then the game is virtually out with it. Like I said, it sucks. It sucks for the over 2,000 employees that now have their personal information in hacking limbo. It sucks for those who like the wonder of the unknown of Pokemon and now will have to deal with constant spoilers. And it sucks to know that a lot just don't care. They want their video game information at the cost of anything, Z2A starters at the cost of morality. Honestly, it's just very sad. But anyway, that is all I have to say about this. We're gonna go back to our usual content on the next one. I just kinda really felt like I had to say something. But thank you, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.